This morning, the NTSB is leading the investigation into what led up to the collapse, analyzing live stream footage moment by moment to establish a timeline. The lights on the 95,000-ton dolly container ship went off at 1:24 a.m., turning back on with smoke before turning off again. At 1:28 a.m., the last cars drive over the bridge before the ship rams into one of the bridge supports 30 seconds later, bringing down the bridge.
The impact with which this ship hit the structure was one outside of the typical assumed impact to occur.
The data recorder on the ship could be critical for the investigation.
They also have to recover the evidence from this crash and the debris from this crash in order to recreate the scene and recreate what happened, which is one of the tough things to do.
This wasn't the first time issues with the dolly were documented. An inspection last June found a deficiency for propulsion and auxiliary machinery concerning gauges, thermometers, etc. And in 2016, inspectors issued a deficiency for structural conditions concerning hull damage impairing seaworthiness after it was involved in a crash in Belgium. This image showing the moment the dolly hit a wall in Antwerp. Yesterday's collision brings up concerns about the safety of other bridges in the U.S.
It is a time to go out and rethink what you have and make sure that all the inspections and all the studies have been made for the individual bridges themselves.
Officials in Delaware have already been working to prevent tragedies like Baltimore's, investing millions in a project called the Bridge Ship Collision Protection System.
It's a $95 million insurance policy.
They're upgrading the Delaware Memorial Bridge with 80-foot wide stone-filled cylinders, or dolphins at its piers, to absorb the impact from newer, larger cargo ships.
The ships back then weren't as fast, weren't as big, and it was adequate for that time. In today's environment, you're looking at bigger ships, faster ships.
The bridge in Baltimore, built in 1977, apparently did not have a fender system around the support columns. In comparison, the Verrazano Bridge in New York has a rock wall installed at its base, while the Sunshine Skyway Bridge in Tampa has a man-made island barrier installed after a crash caused a collapse in 1980, killing 35 people. But some experts say in this case, stopping a ship like the Dolly, nearly as large as the Empire State Building, could be nearly impossible.
If you don't have propulsion, if you don't have engines, the ship isn't stopping. It's going to continue on. And I think that's what we saw here.
And part of the investigation will look into whether there were any deficiencies with that cargo ship or the structure and design of the bridge.
So many questions still this morning. We don't know what tests were ran right before it left the port, if any, to determine its seaworthiness.
The NTSB said it's still too early at this point to tell.
This is going to be a lengthy investigation.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.